Hello everyone, and today we have received a high-speed rechargeable air pump and flashlight from the company Flextail, namely the model called Max Pump 3. The whole thing comes in this kind of packaging, where the device itself is depicted on the front side, and on the back side it is shown how to use it, what is included in the package, as well as the characteristics. Well, let's move on to unpacking and see what's inside. In the kit you will find user manual, USB-A to USB-C charging cable, case, 6 nozzles for different types of valves, tripod adapter, and of course the Flextail Max Pump 3 flashlight pump itself. The Flextail Max Pump 3 is a compact and multifunctional gadget that combines the functions of a pump, vacuum device, and camping lantern. Thanks to its characteristics, it is ideal for tourists, campers, and outdoor enthusiasts. The pump itself is compact, well-balanced, durable, and will definitely fit into a backpack. We have 2 mechanical buttons available for control. This is especially important, especially when your hands are wet, or you are wearing gloves. The first button, P, is for creating pressure, and the other button, L, is responsible for lighting. Yes, there is a built-in flashlight, which you can use both in the tent itself, hanging it with the help of the carabiner built in here, or you can insert this threaded adapter and screw it onto a tripod and use it as a lamp next to the tent, or just put it on the table, which makes this device very multifunctional. Well, as you have already noticed, there is a USB-C charging port between these 2 buttons. To turn on the pump, press it twice, and the pump starts working, sucking in from one side and inflating from the other. It is very convenient that you can not only inflate, but also deflate everything back to fold it compactly. This is especially cool for things that you then have to fit into a cover, like a sleeping bag or a compression bag. As you can see, the pump sucks effectively. For example, it does a great job of vacuuming a pillow, because it has a powerful pressure of 5 kilopascals, which is quite normal so that nothing bursts, as well as a high airflow rate of 500 liters per minute. Now let's see how it shines. In the same way, to activate it, you need to press the L button twice and the light turns on. First it's bright, then you can reduce the brightness by holding the L button. Also with short presses we can change the light mode. There are 3 modes in total. The light is really bright, and it will be very useful if you need to create good lighting in a tent or somewhere outside. The lighting functions are powerful, from 10 to 300 lumens, which is really a lot for such a tiny thing. We also have a removable case that can be easily disassembled and cleaned. If you don't need to use it as a flashlight, the extra diffusing thing is removed. You can leave only the pump. Now let's figure out how convenient it is for a hike. Our device shows 0, we put our pump, and see that it weighs only 119 grams, rounded up to 100 grams. That is, it is really very light. This is not so much. About autonomy. I have never put it down to 0 in one hike. I think it will inflate 10 to 15 mattresses on one charge. And if you just use a flashlight, it will last forever. When we connect it to the charger, it starts blinking red, and after charging it lights up green. Now about durability. It is so, well, it feels like a solid brick, with normal assembly. The materials are pleasant, it does not creak, the buttons are not loose. I have already dropped it a couple of times. It works like a clock. To sum it up, the Flextail Max Pump 3 is a surprisingly powerful and versatile gadget, packed into a tiny rugged body. It functions as a high-speed air pump, vacuum deflator, and a bright camping flashlight, all while weighing just about 119 grams. It's incredibly useful for inflating or deflating mattresses, pillows, or sleeping bags on the go, and equally handy as a reliable light source with up to 300 lumens of brightness. With 2 mechanical buttons, intuitive controls, USB-C charging, 6 nozzles, and multiple mounting options, tripod, table, hanging by carabiner, it's clearly designed for real outdoor use. Built like a tank, it survived a few drops without issues, and battery life is more than enough for several mattresses or hours of lighting. And that's all from me. You can buy it using the link in the description. Thank you all for watching. Good luck to everyone. Bye everyone. Ciao.